Our planet is a water world. 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by it. Yet we know so little about what goes on underneath. So tonight, let's turn our attention to the ocean. It is vast and enigmatic, and it has a leak. There's a hole in the ocean bed. It's off the coast of Oregon in the US, and it's leaking. Sounds fascinating, but scientists are worried. Some are even calling it the harbinger of doom. This leak could trigger a massive earthquake. It has been predicted, feared, and even raved over. Some experts say it can shift our poles and wipe off Los Angeles entirely. Here's a report.
The big one is making headlines again. But beware, it's a cute nickname for some serious doom and gloom. It has welcomed some big what ifs, also some existential humor. Now, a small hole is creating giant problems for it. Before we ambush you with any more adjectives, let's tell you what is the big one. Its official name is Cascadia Subduction Zone Earthquake. Yes, an earthquake, and a very large one. It can occur in the Cascadia Subduction Zone. This is a 960-kilometer fault off the Pacific shore, capable of producing earthquakes of over 9 magnitude. Here's a fun fact. The big one is expected to happen, but no one knows when. Scientists say it can happen within the next 100 years, but a new problem may invite it sooner. And it has everything to do with a leak, which is happening in a quake-prone region. There is a hole at the bottom of the ocean. It's in the seabed off the coast of Oregon, a state in the US, located on the Pacific Northwest sea floor. Scientists say that a hole like this has never been seen before. The world has known about it since 2015. That's when it was first discovered. It's called Pythias Oasis, named after an oracle. He's known to have hallucinated prophecies while sitting on a hot spring. So maybe this naming logic does make sense, because this is a mineral-rich spring. Now the University of Washington has come out with new research. This hole is leaking, releasing water that's almost fresh, but not into the earth, upwards into the ocean. And water is coming out of the seabed like a hose. The study says this leak could trigger a big, bad earthquake. The internet even has a name for it, the harbinger of doom. Some say it could be one of the worst natural disasters ever. Others think Los Angeles could be wiped off the map. Some even say there can be a global pole shift. But don't start building your bunkers yet. Why? Because none of this is backed by science. So what do the experts say? This leak is releasing a fluid from the fault zone. Think of it as a leaking lubricant, and that's bad news, especially for earthquakes. A lack of this lubricant can build stress under the Earth's surface, leading to an earthquake. But research is still underway. We don't know much about the potential dangers yet, or how bad they could be. So while we can relax for the next couple of decades, this is surely a scary reminder. Because a large quake was felt along the fault in this region. It has been 323 years since that happened. Scientists say another one may be long overdue. And with this ocean bed leak, the sands of time may also be leaking faster than you may think.